I also don't think people realize how many relationships or connections that they're stopping from becoming something perhaps really powerful or important through judgment. So for instance, if we judge someone based on their upbringing, right? A lot of people do this. The first impressions, as we say, is kind of everything. You don't get a second chance to make a first impression, which is just another way of saying, I am judging you. By mentally labeling someone as spoiled, we dismiss the notion that they can sometimes be selfless and sharing. And that's the problem I really have with judgment, because it's very one-dimensional, when in fact, we are all complex beings.
Absolutely.
And that's not how we approach others, right? So after, let's say, a moment's observation, we might think we've got someone figured out for the most part, and we don't leave much room to be proven otherwise. In truth, we have no idea if the person helping that old lady across the street is a good Samaritan, or if he's in the moments robbing her blind. Like, you really just don't know, right? But based on your feeling, or based on your past, or based on your ideals of what life should be like, right? You are missing out on actually many truths, opportunities, moments of connection, just because you believe the first thought you actually
So
have.
I would say there's 2 points that we've spoken about, we've touched upon, that I think are really important to underscore. First, as the Kabbalists teach, our facility to judge on the person is predicated on our places of lack or darkness. To the extreme that a person who is 100% happy with their lives and 100%, I was going to use the word spiritual, or a giving person, he or she will never see negativity in another person. That's the extreme. None of us are there. But I think it's an important guidepost. If you are 100% fulfilled and or 100% spiritual, meaning a good person, you will not see negativity in another person. So if you really accept that, that means that today, you're going to look at that guy you just met or that woman who just cut you off, whatever you're going to do, stop and say, remind yourself, where is this ability coming from? Right? We all have a different ability. Some of us can play basketball. Some of us can drive cars really well, like you. And some of us can judge.
Really fast. Yes,
right. Yes.
Also.
Yes. Fast too. And some of us can judge. Where does that come from? Let's be very, very clear. When we judge another person in a negative way, especially again in the 95% of the time when it's unnecessary because it's not a decision that I have to make, it is coming from the worst part of you.